6:45 to go in our ball game, 39-32. Nebraska, with 15:13 to go, led 30-23 by 7. Then they were really wiped out. 2 points in 5 minutes, while KU got 12 big ones to take a lead on Smith Popper with 11:06 to go to lead at 33-32. They've been on top ever since. The jump ball, Cavisto and Jerry Fort. 7:20 Saturday night from Manhattan. Nebraska taking on Kansas State. The Joe Cipriano Show on KFAB. Tap up into the back line, taken by Marsh. Left in, Lee. Blocked by Knight. Back out it comes to Fort, to Marsh. Right side to Siegel. KU really coming out of there now in that zone. Those big men are really pumping in front. Siegel holds it high, back out to Fort. Left side to Marsh. Inside to Cox for the popper. Cox rolls it up, no good. Tapped by Lee, no good. Ball down. Put back in play by Knight before it went out of bounds. At least the Huskers penetrated inside and got a shot off by Larry Cox. 39-32, KU by 7. 8:14 to go. To the big man Knight, posting right on the glass. Rolls it over. Fort pulls it down. Huskers have stopped KU for the first time in about 7 shots. All right, Lee holds up. He and Fort exchange it. Siegel on the left side. He'll shoot and rim it over. Brendy's got it right side. On top now to Siegel down the middle. He lays it up and in. Siegel. No basket. Traveling with the ball. Siegel. He skidded coming down the key. Tipped the ball. Skidded coming down the key. The turnover. Second time it's wiped out Husker baskets tonight. Traveling with a basketball. All right, 39-32. KU leading. Greenlee inbounds it to Cavisto in the backcourt. Coming to our left. Cavisto, forecourt now. Way on the right side. Starts back to the left, tip of the key. Lobs the high post to Knight. Knight, 2 men on him. Gets it out there to Cavisto. KU chews up that clock all they can now. Greenlee down to Settle, posting left. Turnaround Settle on its way. Up, off the rim. Rebound high by Fort. Fort starts down. Long lob down to Siegel. Siegel busts for the basket. Puts it up and out. No good. And let's see, what do we got? Siegel charge. Cavisto moved down underneath Siegel coming from the left side. Some debris coming down on the floor. All right, Siegel draws his second personal foul. That is one of those decisions that has to be made as to who has position and who charges in. A man to place defense can plant himself or in 2 or 3 feet away from the bucket. If a guy coming in doesn't deviate, pattern, move away from him, they foul the guy driving. That's exactly what happened. Kansas is in the 1-and-1. Cavisto will be down for the free throw. 39-32, 7:29 to go. Nebraska finds itself on the short end now as Cavisto is up. Siegel's second personal foul. Cavisto misses a free shot. Brandy Lee can't get it. Smith gets it back to Cavisto. Greenlee, about a 20-footer on its way, rims it over and out, no good. Pulled down by Siegel. Siegel starts out, breaks down that left side, underneath to Cox. He loses, gains it up, won't turn around and shoot. Gets it out high to Ricky Marsh. I don't know, Cox may have been talked to about his shooting. Fort from the right side, no good. Baseline, Bernie Lee left side, gets it back out high to Marsh. Marsh holds. Cox posting right, but he's not shooting inside. Baseline right side, feed to Fort. Fort holds back to the right side, Siegel. Siegel inside to Cox, he's there, he's got it. 34-39, 6:49 to go. Defense, the word for the Huskers. Crowd stands and cheers. Cavisto, Marsh on him. Cavisto holds top of the key. Looks right, backline to Smith. Inside to Knight, posting right. Knight high, 20-footer Knight, rolls over, pulled down by Marsh. A big rebound. Marsh down the floor. Quick feed to Ford. He drives, he shoots, he hits. As the Huskers come up 36-39. Here comes KU now with a 3-point lead. Into the forecourt. Huskers have cut a 7 down to 3. Cavisto, top of the key. Looks to the right side. Holds it. Inbound to Knight. Knocked free by Lee. And they're going to foul. Let's see. KU wants timeout. The melee on the floor. Crowd standing and cheering. KU calls for timeout. When that whistle blew and the hand went up, Tom, I just wondered about Brindy. It was awful close. 6:09 to go in the game. 39 Kansas, 36 Nebraska. KU leading by 3. Forecourt left. Offensively far side, halfway down. Morningstar inbounds it to Cavisto. He almost turns it over. Gets it into the forecourt to Greenlee. Right side to Morningstar. Smith. Left to the circle. Smith shoots 25-footer. Off the iron. Siegel gets it for the Huskers. Knight has him trapped and gets it out to Fort. 5:50 to go. Marsh faking around Smith. And let's see, what do we have? No goal. Marsh put the shot up, but we've got action down the floor. I think we got a foul called down the floor. Hold everything. It happened back down to our left. We were watching the action to the right. 39-36. Jim Bain is calling Joe Cipriano. Danny Knight, a foul has been called. Danny Knight down the floor, back to our left, has called a foul, and a basket by Marsh will not count. It was easily shot way after that. 39-36. Technical foul against Danny Knight. Danny was in the corner, and Siegel bounced the ball out of there. As we call it, he had him trapped. And Danny's now talking with Jim Bain. Ricky Marsh is going to be called upon to shoot the free shot. 5:51 to go. 36-39. Technical foul. All right, Ricky Marsh will be at the free throw line. Tom, if it's a technical, they're lining up. They could be lining up to pair off against each other. Then they'll break out of there maybe and come back. Siegel and Lee. Nope, Lee is going inside. Cox going inside. I can see foul Bob in that corner down there, Tom. So much is going on here. All right, 2 shots. Intentional foul, they rule. Siegel hits on the first one. There's a 2-shot violation against Danny Knight in the backcourt. He probably interfered with Siegel trying to come out of there. Siegel for another. He's got it. Bob Siegel putting through 2 free throws. Kansas by 1. 39-38. 5:44 to go. Ball game. Cavisto, right side, bounces high to post to Smith. Morningstar inside to Knight, coming left. Knight, 20-footer. Rims around, comes off, no good. Melee underneath. Knight gets it, coming out, knocked away, stolen away by Marsh. Marsh took it away from Knight. Huskers control a basket. They could wipe out that KU lead. Marsh on top, underneath to Lee. Lee gives it to Cox for the layup. Good. Huskers take a 1-point, 40-39 lead. 5:11 to go in the ballgame. Cavisto, back line, left side. On top, feed right to Greenlee. In the corner to Smith on the right. He drives out on Siegel. High to Cavisto. To Morningstar. Left to the circle. Morningstar takes it out high to Smith. 8 seconds on the clock. Morningstar shoots under pressure from the right. Off, no good. Fort went to get it. Greenlee went to get it. Greenlee takes, gets it in there tonight on the right wing. Greenlee, back to left side. Morningstar, 25-footer. Off, no good. Brendan Lee takes it. Huskers control backcourt to our left. They'll be coming to our right. The Huskers, fantastic comeback, leading 40-39 with 4:32 to go now. It was Cox bucket with 5:14 that put the Huskers on top. Siegel's 2 free throws on a double foul called. 2-shot foul on Knight. Marsh on top, shooting, no good, driving the middle, fighting for the rebound. He and Cavisto come into the corner, and they're going to foul Ricky Marsh. Marsh drawing a personal foul. Greenlee and Marsh go for the ball just to the right side of the Husker bench. Novak will get the ball out far side of the floor in the forecourt right. 3 seconds to go, 51-46. Lobs it in to Ron Taylor, who turns around on the post, shoots and misses. Harris tries to tip. The ball game is over. That's it. As Kansas wins, 51-46. Kansas takes 3 games this year from Nebraska, duplicating what the Huskers did to them last year. Nebraska now is 12-11 on the year, 5-6 in the Big 8 Conference. Kansas, 18-5, 15th ranked team in the Associated Press poll,